Hi. So today I want to talk a little bit about love as a muscle. And for some of you who experienced complex trauma as a child, you may not have the associations to love that are positive associations. For you, love might have been scary, dangerous. And so we need to build the muscle around what love is. So think about it this way. Our brains have not changed in structure for 30,000 years. And they're trying to keep up with the speed of technology and society and culture. And we don't necessarily parent the way we used to parent. And as a collective, it's not just parents, it's a whole collective that we don't have the ability to ground ourselves, to have self-regulation, to have co-regulation. That wasn't taught. People are very reactive. And so as we begin to learn how to regulate our nervous system, then we begin to know love. And so for most of you who've had complex trauma, it's a nervous system injury. And so developing love is starts by being calm. And then we want to have the whole list of what love is. It's dependable, it's secure, it's kind, it considers you, it sees you, it hears you. And so these might be aspects that you've never experienced before, that maybe for the first time in counseling you experience. But that's how the brain begins to develop a reference point. And then it can develop the neural networks to sustain a loving relationship. So if love comes towards you and you don't recognize it, it can feel scary as an adult, because as a child it was associated to danger. And so as an adult, you may sabotage relationships that are loving without even understanding why. It's very subconscious. It's physiological. It's in the body. The brain, wants to survive. It wants to be efficient and not necessarily accurate. So it might be basing its concept of love on the past. So love, let's see, I have some notes here. Why is it associated with the heart? It's because of the physical sensations, whether that's the adrenaline of being excited or whether that's the oxytocin. Deep emotions are processed by the brain, but then those emotions can create oxytocin and adrenaline. So those are affecting the heart. And people in ancient times believed that the heart was the center of emotion for this reason. So, of course, the brain and the heart work together. Heart, now they're discovering, carries memory. A lot of our organs carry memory. So, at any rate, the thing about it, because our brain is 30,000 years old, change isn't easy for the brain. And so this is why people can bring love in, true love, at 1%, maybe 2%. In the beginning, the brain is suspicious of real love if it hasn't experienced it before. So it'll feel something from someone that it doesn't recognize because it doesn't necessarily resonate with it because it doesn't know it. And it goes, okay, I'll take that in 1%. Did I die? I didn't die. Okay, we can integrate that. So then maybe it'll take in another percentage. And maybe that starts to snowball. Maybe next time it'll be like, all right, I'll take 5%. Okay, all right. And the body begins to know love. So this is why I say it's a muscle. And I say sometimes we get sore. When we're working out our muscles, we get sore. So sometimes when we're practicing love, because it's new to the body and it feels somewhat foreign, it might be difficult. So I'm saying sore. All right. Well, I hope you are bringing love into your life, even if that's 1% at a time, so that you can be the love you came here to be. It's why we're on this planet, to learn love, to show love, to be love. Take good care.